been an incredible journey, Emily, of starting Scooty in late 2019. We were enrolled at the Brampton Entrepreneur Center. We went through one of their startup programs where we won, a very small $3,000 grant to launch our business in the City of Brampton. And we had this unique opportunity to work with council in launching Ontario's first micro-mobility program in the GTHA. It was a crazy opportunity where we were asked to do a small pilot at Chinguacousy Park in the midst of the COVID pandemic. So we took this $3,000 grant. Almost half of it went towards buying hand sanitizers and masks because the city had this mandate that everything has to be from a COVID management standpoint. It was an incredible experience, and that gave us, the confidence to build our company here in Brampton. So really the journey started off at BEC and then the Brampton Venture Zone and now at BHive. Our strategy, our core thesis was to connect people to and from transit. We know people ride these guys recreationally. That happens, that's natural. But purposeful, intentional activities is what we wanted to focus on. And that comes through from an experience of being an immigrant. Public transit is my lifeline. And there's thousands of people like me who use public transit on a daily basis. The government, both federally and provincially, do a phenomenal job of expanding access and making public transit available. And we've seen from the latest announcements from all levels of government on where they're thinking on how to grow and expand public transit. But that takes time. And that's where something like micromobility comes in, where we help people connect to and from. In our industry, we call it the first and last mile connectivity to transit. We launched in a location here in the City of Brampton around one of the major public transit stations. What we realized was this was all fairly new development, lots of houses and transit and so on. So we noticed that people were taking our vehicles from the station and really going quite far out, about 25-30 minutes on something like these, which is a big, fairly sizable distance. And then we realized Brampton Transit has not caught up in those developmental areas because they're still working on expanding and growing that service. So micromobility, I believe, is here to stay. It is not going anywhere. It will only improve. It will get smarter. You're going to see more and more connected cities, and that is only going to grow. And I think a version of a European model of connected cities is going to come here in North America. It actually already is here. A lot of developments are happening that are built around public transit, and that's where we come in to close that gap. BHive gave an incredible opportunity for us where they helped us understand how governments work. In our business, we work very closely with governments. And no two governments are the same. For example, the municipal government is Brampton is a bit different than Mississauga, and different cities as an example. So how do you navigate? How do you prepare presentations? How do you make pitches? How do you understand to provide the right service for the community that you want to serve in? And a lot of those nuanced insights that you cannot get out of watching YouTube videos, as an example, or reading books about this. You have to roll your sleeves and learn by doing. What is incredible about BHive is they become your biggest cheerleader in the room. And that to entrepreneurs like us means, you can't put a dollar value to it. When we are trying to build credibility and you have somebody like BHive backing you, your credibility becomes a bit more stronger because we are not able to be in every room that we want to. And through the network and support of BHive, we help us get into those rooms and get the right pitches and get the right messaging done. So BHive has been an incredible, I would say, a compass for us that helped us navigate, various waters. And they have been, a great resource and support system, not only to companies like Scooty, but thousands of companies that graduate through various programs and come in through the systems that BHive has created. We are going to be announcing some incredible, wins for Scooty and also the City of Brampton and for the province of Ontario on some of the incredible technology that we're going to be launching in a very short amount of time. And that would not have been possible without the support of BHive and the City of Brampton, who have become some of our biggest champions.